nice strongbow here. Crack that bad boy. Get started. Dongo's Cavern. No, not. We don't need to play a song to get there. We just need to walk over to it. Yeah, man, I love King Dodongo. I wish, I think it would be an interesting boss to use in a mod, like because his arena, the way that he attacks, is completely difficult, or not difficult, but it's all based on his arena, right? Oh, maybe that's the issue why it hasn't been done, is because like mapping out the arena is really difficult for the boss's movements. But I mean, what the hell do I know about making mods? But I think you could redo that, or like change the center of the arena. Whoops. Oh no, I'm taking out that Goron. Oh, poor guy. Well, actually, they eat these damn things, don't they? Oh, it still worked. Look at that. But changing the lava pit in the center to being, I don't know, Bongo Bongo's drum, and having to fight Bongo Bongo at the same time that you fight King Dodongo. That'd be cool. I'd do that, man. I mean, probably insanely. I don't know. Dodong, or I guess if you're on the outs, yeah, actually it would be possible, because Bongo Bongo would leave you alone if you were fighting Dodongo, right? Because that would just be up on the outside of the drums, and his hands don't pursue you to that point. And then when you're on the drum, King Dodongo wouldn't be able to interact with you. Oh, I never noticed that. Or maybe I noticed that, but it shocks me every time I come in here. And the music is the same as the music for like lots of different caverns in the game. But I've only ever associated it with... Wait a minute. Was I not supposed to go up Death Mountain? I don't think I'm supposed to go up Death Mountain. I'm paranoid that I'm saving like mad. I think I'm gonna just switch to the Highland Shield. As annoying as it is to fight certain enemies with it, I think it's probably best. Oh yeah. There are many lava pits. Yeah, but okay, but this is what I'm talking about, right? You know, you come back here to the Fire Temple, and the lava pits are all like liquid. They're not in the state of being solid and just being hot. But these lava pits are, so it's more like a stone purple. And you can walk on them without getting like well, I guess you can walk on the lava pits too, but it just seemed different, right? It's different graphic, it's a different atmosphere. This place is very hot, but it's also very... I guess the stone makes it feel cold. Not like ice cold, but like you're underground and it's very damp. There we go. Whoops! Oh, they blow up. Oh, crap. Okay, I'll have to remember that. What were you looking at, Navi? What's up there? Okay, is that one of those scarecrow? But I shouldn't have the scarecrow ability at this point. Yes, you blow up. Yes, go ahead, blow up. Aw, he looks like, we have a bearded dragon. They look like a bearded dragon. They're all derpy like a bearded dragon. What are these? Name... Baby Dodongo. Ah, yeah. The whole life cycle, right? I like how in Majora's Mask they brought the Dodongos back and just put them in random... Okay. Oh, was I supposed to lure one of them over here to blow that up? Jeez, I think I might go back and do it. I'm curious. The curiosity has the best of me. I'm gonna blow myself up and die in the process. Nope! Curiosity does not have the best of me. because that was not a transition. So I am screwed. I will never know this time what's through that door, unless it's something you have to do at a later date. And then this is the first time you fight the lizard foes, I think. I love the lizard foes. I actually like. I like the lizard, and you know, in this game you fight the, you fight 3 versions of them, or is it just 2? Like, I get confused because the third version you fight in Ganon's castle are like the dragon foes or the dino foes or something, and they breathe fire. Here's another instance of, like, this isn't a fire temple because these bats, despite the fact that they can light on fire if they go through fire, but they don't start lit on fire, whereas in Fire Temple they are on fire at all times. It's like an Earth Temple. I guess I also really want this to be an Earth Temple because a little while ago I got my hands on the the Zelda soundtrack, and there was an Earth Temple theme in there that was phenomenal. It never ended up getting used. I think Zelda is something that the community is working on filling. I think someone has occupied the beta Zelda levels with the enemies, and they're importing in the Zelda music to it, making it a playable game. But you know, it'll be a little while before that happens, if it happens, right? All this stuff is, whoops, so I'm trying to think here and play at the same time. It's so, you know, dependent on just people being good people and doing things that they're passionate about for free, that I don't want to take advantage for it. I mean, it's just amazing that we live in a world where people with skills have time and interest in something that, you know, lots of other people do, and they're willing to do it and see it happen just for the passion of doing it. But who knows? Maybe they have skills that utilize in a job market or whatnot. It's probably a thing. Oh, jeez, look at that. With the, again, I mean, this is a hot room in a damp temple, but there's still this, like, whoops. It's not even a hot lava flow. It's like a colder, redder, darker lava flow. And like this room, it's not glowing bright orange. It's like a deep, dark red. Which isn't lost on me. I guess I'm just appreciating the design choices. And like all these dark, dank rooms, right? I love it. I like how it's a fire temple, but it's also not a fire temple. It's a cave. It's a big cave. Okay. What do you want? Oh, I'm gonna switch shields. He's probably gonna sell me something. Oh, that probably wasn't the last one too. Is one of these guys? There's still Dooku's in here, for crying out loud. If it was that hot, there wouldn't be Dooku's. Dooku sticks. You know what? I'll take one. Just, you know, cuz. Oh, good. That's why. Bonus hearts. And then... Oh, I should switch back to the metal shield. Jeez, I should, like just illustrate how difficult it is fighting with a shield on your back. And just like, okay, I'm gonna duck every time someone attacks. But you just end up... Well, you'd end up getting hit a lot, really. You'd end up... Whoops. Whoops. There we go. And he's gonna detonate. You'd end up, just not blocking. Just not relying on the shield. I don't know, maybe you could do some fancy stuff where you turn around and you block stuff with your back, but I don't think that's a thing. Really, because, like, a human fighter, at least someone who's not an idiot, at least someone who's used to fighting, would peek around the shield, right? They'd hit you in the back of your legs or something like that. And again, to anybody who doesn't know or hasn't been listening, me and Fang, more so me. Sorry, Matt. Do Viking-style recreationist fighting. It's great stuff. I love it. I haven't been able to do it recently. Recently, we've been doing a lot of, like, Viking-style. Is this the way I came through? Viking-style campouts. And we just put on all our soft kit or our, like, our not fighting clothes, because it's not just fighting that we do. It's recreationist history. So we have our soft clothing, like our everyday clothing that we'll put on and we'll go do stuff. And lately we've been doing hikes with that or cookouts. It's actually been a lot of fun. And not that we didn't do that stuff before, but it's just like we're kind of limited to doing that because with the COVID regulations, people don't really want to fight. Some people do, some people don't. So it just doesn't end up happening. We're doing that instead, and it's been a ton of fun. I made this. Oh, hold on. I should be moving to this. I grabbed my beer like I was going to take a drink, but then I didn't shut up. Actually, I'm going to take a drink. Hold on. Strongbow, man. Like there are nicer drinks. Absolutely, there's things that I enjoy drinking more than Strongbow, but with Strongbow, it seems like my stomach's just super used to it to the point where it's like, I don't know, Sleeman beer or what's the other brand that I drink? Moosehead, where you can just drink a ton of it and not really have a lot of negative effects from it. Moosehead makes me very gassy the next day, which is a problem. But I don't get that issue with Strongbow. Strongbow is just like a nice, good ride. And do you hit these things from the store and they go off? Nope. Oh, you pick it up and yeah, cool. All right, man, go. Oh, I should have hit the other one on the other side. Nope, they didn't go off. I'm gonna have to do it again anyways. Yeah. Okay. Shoot. All right. Let's do this proper. Whoops. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I still think it's yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's pick up one. Oh, put it down in the middle. Okay. Still cool. Big explosions. Nintendo games sure do love their bombs. Oh man, the bombs and Mario, bombs and Ocarina of Time, or Link to the Past, or all of them. But I mean, it's for puzzles, right? Plus they do damage. I mean, like maybe at some point they'll start doing the Ocarina of Time randomizers. We just gotta start using bombs in really unique ways. The thing is that if I was gonna do Ocarina of Time randomizers, I'd want that version of it where it is feasible to beat the game with the things that come your way, as opposed to the pure randomizer where you can get stuck with something and have to restart because there's no way you can finish the game. Okay, yeah, here's another instance of that. Yeah, I'll grab this one. He's right there. The gold scatula. Because I think at some point I'll go visit that house, that scatula house, the cursed scatula house, and pick up some of the rewards. I mean, they got to be useful at some point. Just having a bigger wallet or something. Yeah, see, oh, these ones start on fire, but okay, but there were some that didn't, right? So my point is not pointless, right? It's definitely a thing that this is more of a earth temple than a fire temple. I'm going on and on about it. You can see how much I want it to be the case. Okay, I guess you gotta hit this guy with your sword first then. I feel. Oh, I tried to pick them. Oh, maybe you don't. Maybe you just. What? I thought these were the ones that come alive and jump around. That's why there's bombs in the rooms. This room reminds me of one of those Fire Temple mini bosses. The like, the head on the flaming body. Oh, those are so cool. And they laugh with this like maniacal, evil laugh. Or this sequence. I love this sequence. I gotta actually grab beer just to enjoy this. Okay, look, I gotta kill you. I gotta kill you because you're ruining my ability to enjoy the view of these sequences. And then you come across the bridge again on the other side over the statue of King Dodongo. Like it's the level design. It's so cool. Mm. Oh, doing this with a wonky Xbox controller. Oh, good, I made it. It's weird calling Xbox controller wonky. They're normally so responsive, but I think there is a way to change the sensitivity of the like uh, N64 controller had some really weird quirks, and your emulators can emulate those weird quirks, and a lot of the time, oh, I gotta blow this up, don't I? Yeah. Can emulate those weird quirks, and by default they do, but they don't have to. Oh, okay. I don't remember this puzzle. Hold on. Okay, and then I go, which I guess is, yep, that's why it's difficult. Yeah, and there it is again. And we'll just strongman this. And then I should be able to, yeah, 1 and 2. Ooh, nice chest here. That's one of the next things on my list. I couldn't even use it. Of things to do is I have this nice, actually not all that nice. In fact, I got I'm sorry, members of Stig Ticketing. I want to say that I got yelled at, but I definitely got discouraged after having made it. I made this sea chest, and I used scrap wood that I got from work, my workplace. They're just throwing it out. Sorry, this is gonna take a while. And I used modern metal parts, and they're like, "Oh, you should have used, metal parts that you can make." And they're like, "You have a forge, don't you?" Yeah, I got a forge. It's made out of a soup can, not like a Campbell's soup can, more like it's a little bit larger than that. Oh, you know what? I'll just wait the next time. Try and have it explode as it goes there, rather than trying to catch it on the ledge. But it's made out of a soup can, so and I actually don't have that much free space to build one of these big forges. If I, get a yard, if I eventually have a house one of these days where I can, there we go, afford to have a yard, then absolutely I'll have a big forge. But it's not the case right now. So I can't. Oh, maybe I could make my own hardware, right? It would take forever because my forge is so freaking small, and it would be finicky, and I'd have to cheat a lot. I'd have to use a cutter. I'd have to just manhandle iron around rather than heating it up and use a drill. Like, so whatever. I use modern hardware, but it's still a nice sea chest. I think it's still a nice sea chest. But yeah, like, you look at the chests in this game. That's the point I was trying to make. And they're, like, it's funny because the boss chest is beautiful, right? The one with the boss keys in, it's like this blue and gold chest. I made a cabinet, and I copied the design off of it when I made said cabinet. And I used it for, something I used in, As a True Ritual. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I was just playing a modern Zelda game where you could change the targeting by flicking a joystick, and that's just not a thing in this game. You have to manually hit the Z targeting. Anyways, that chest was, or the cabinet that I made with that was really beautiful and cool as well. But I mean, just like you take for granted, or you see things in this game like, oh, that's a cool chest, and then you try and make something like that. Oh man, it's takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, just for a chest too. But I mean, I guess the chests in this game are supposed to be something you couldn't break into even if you wanted to, right? Which is why they have all that iron banding down the side. Despite the fact that they're made out of wood, they're still like a good, hefty, heavy wood. Am I not supposed to go this way? Oh, this is the lower. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's totally a thing. The lower arena, you fought the lizard folds, and you're still in that one. Is this the? Hold on, I gotta check the map. Or I don't have a map, do I? Oh, I do. But I wonder what would happen if you overlaid this map with the map of the Fire Temple, and then maybe like if you could pull a map of Death Mountain and be like, this is the cone, right? The volcano cone. This is the wrong way. I think this is the wrong way. Yeah, it was. And that's why it's so hot in this region, or that particular part of Death Mountain, or these temples on Death Mountain. This is gonna be annoying because I have to use a Xbox controller. Oh, good, it worked. Again, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be awful. I thought it would be atrocious. Okay. This room. But I can't just do that, can I? Oh, it's the boss keys in this room. Yeah. Yeah, there they go. No. I've been here before. Oh, stupid. Oh no. Did I just screw myself? I did, didn't I? No, I should be able to climb up this. No, it looks like I can, but I can't. Oh no. You stupid idiot! I could have sworn the boss key was in this room, and that's why you have to go down. Oh, I gotta go all the way around again. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Alright, here we go. Not any worse than having to redo the whole section of, oh, I'll just eat those hits, too. Like, why not? At least I don't have to fight these guys again. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I wanted the heart pieces respawn? No, they didn't. I have a fairy. But, yeah, having to redo the last part because I forgot to save. It's been a while since I saved, but I don't think it matters, you know, if I've started at the beginning of the temple, it doesn't matter until I beat the temple. So these, you know, what am I at? I'm at 23 minutes here. This is just gonna go until I finish the section. Okay. I can just get up here. I was like, oh, you can't. But you can. It's the map or the compass. Is there a boss key to this? Bomb bag. Okay. And 20 bombs. Decent. Okay. And maybe I'm supposed to go back down there and blow up that section? But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go through this like I should have. And that makes it so I can go up and down. And, yeah, drop it in his eyes. Whoa. Higher now, you can reach the second floor. Yeah, okay, but I'm not. I'm supposed to go around and drop bombs in his eyes. Because that's just metal as fuck. Yeah, and like the sequence where, yeah, it like shows you it glows red. I don't know, it's just really cool. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this level. It's very... It does a good job of not being the Dooku tree, where the Dooku tree is like, why am I here? Why do I need to do these things? I mean, it makes sense the first time you play the game, and then it ceases to make sense, because these are all sequences, these are all uh, controls that we understand, and no longer cease to function as a learning curve. And they're so easy to understand. Like, some opening sequences do a really good job of, or opening lessons in a game do a really good job of having some value other than just teaching you how to play the game to it. But this game doesn't. I guess I have to go down the hole. I was looking around being like, okay, what is there in this room? Ow! That I can do besides jump down the hole. Because again, I haven't played this game. Normally I play this game every year. Every year. I haven't played it since, whoops! Whoops, I did it again. I've played this game since, someone passed away. But I was really glad that particular year to be able to play this game with that person. So, and it's just been a thing. But oh, it's not even a hole in the ground. It's a fucking switch, and I'm all intimidated. And yeah, okay, makes sense. Oh, jeez. Okay, you gotta go around, and I gotta push that down. Oh, you're not even on fire, boy. Good, good. I was expecting someone to drop those. Moving on. I also like how these tunnels have like ribs in them. See what I mean? It's I guess it makes a difference. Like it gives me a feeling. Can't quite wrap my head around what it is. It's like you're in a beast. Like you're moving around a living creature, but it's not, because it's, or like a dead creature, I guess, right? Because it's all stone. Like, again, with the whole Earth Temple, it's like you're in a fossilized creature. Whoops. I want an Earth Temple, man. I do. I want I want an official Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask Earth Temple. And it's, again, it's because that Ura Zelda thing ruined me. Soundtrack, not the soundtrack. I want the Earth Temple. I want the Earth Temple where you get the Megaton Hammer, and you play like a cold Death Mountain level that's been put out. It's no longer on fire. That'd be cool. I'd very much enjoy that. But I mean, I enjoy any of this stuff. I'd love to, you know, do someone makes a giant open world RPG with Zelda graphics. Yeah, sure. Why not? Or Ocarina of Time graphics. But that goes to say that I was really not impressed with Breath of the Wild. I was actually quite not. I mean, I played it. I played it, and I did enjoy it for quite a bit. But I was ultimately unhappy with uh, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was a giant, desolate, empty game with nothing in it. It had no temples. It had no music. It had no... Well, it had music, but it had very little music. The whole game was like... And you know, without music setting the tone of you know, where you're at. I just don't get how you're supposed to set the mood. It just seemed, and then and the quote unquote temples, the divine beasts that it had were just jokes. It felt like they felt like temples the way that their um, whatever those Sheikah shrines felt like temples. This is temples for someone who only has 5 minutes, or you know has a tiny attention span. You know, I got to figure out one or two puzzles real quick, and then that's the temple. Annoying. So I'm hoping Breath of the Wild 2 has temples. Breath of the Wild 2 has temples, and one of the reasons that they didn't have, well, they had no music in Breath of the Wild for two reasons. One, because they wanted it to be a desolate landscape, but I feel like that reason was an excuse for we didn't want to have to hire a full orchestra, which we've done for previous Zelda games. And it's like, this is a new console, it's a new generation of gaming. Um, it's not just a in between Zelda game, but I guess what they were trying to say is that um, what we're doing is so revolutionary for a Zelda game that we don't need to spend the extra money because we've already spent gobs of money making this game unique to having to spend more money on hiring an orchestra to score it properly. But lame, 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 lame. I think it's this one, or is it this one? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go through the wrong door. Oh no, I think that's the right door. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. I don't know. Bombs. Yes, because I need them for the boss fight. Mm. Last little drink of courage. Actually, take another haul on that. Mm. Lovely. And we'll blow this up. You go down. Is that kind of looks like a web, right? I'm not the only one who sees that, which is kind of like a throwback to uh, what's the first boss? We've got something or other. I don't know. The spider boss. Goma, Goma, Goma. Throwback to Goma. And being like, you're in a boss arena because there's webs around. Oh, and he's so big, right? Like, good. I got my Hyrule shield on. But yeah, you could put the drum from Bongo Bongo in the center of this boss fight and have to fight both of them at the same time. Awesome. Awesome. Like, I have a feeling in the next little while, I'll be dreaming of that. Because it's just such a cool idea. Alright, yeah, this is, whoops! No, it's actually going to be a difficult boss fight because the button I use for shield is different than it normally is. There, I remembered it. Oh, wait, no, I'm not supposed to use it right now. There, I'm supposed to use it now. Ding, 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 ding. Is it 3? Whoop! Better get rid of that. No, no, I set it down. Oh, get rid of it! Oh, okay. Well, whatever, you got a good hit in. Man, with his back legs, you rarely see them. Or I don't see them. They rarely concentrate on, like, the design of the model when you're doing these things, because you're just concentrating on something else. Right on, man. Right on. Alright. Yeah, we're just past slightly longer than I'd like to be playing this, but it's okay. No problem. We'll get this out of the way, and then the next is the way up to Zora River. I can't remember if there's any... I'll have to try and remember if there's any BS stuff I have to do on the way there. Anything that I need to grab that is just kind of, you know, tedious. I'll try and get it out of the way like I did last time. Or I might not. Maybe, like, I think I'm toying around with the idea of that stuff I'll do, and I'll just say, like, this is not important in the title or something. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Doesn't matter. Again, this is because I want to do it. You know, I absolutely love these games, and I just wanted to record the experience. I don't know. It's just something that I'll put on a, not on a disc, but like on a copy, and keep it and have it. And if I ever have kids or nephews or I don't know, I just feel like I don't know. Read into that. But all right, I just finished my second strongbow, so I'm looking to call us a day. Open a third. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's cold as shit out. I spent yesterday being very productive. It's just my day to be lazy. My day to be lazy, and maybe I'll play some Skyward Sword or something. Okay, so yeah, I just gotta finish these conversations. Everything's doing well for you. Like again, May. Look for a House of Haunt show in May. Other than that, I wish, but like I said, there's nothing going on, and we miss y'all. We want a way to connect to you, so give us the love, give us the feedback, you know, anything, and give us suggestions, man. Sometimes we do movie nights. We used to do movie nights where we would broadcast on, I don't remember what streaming service, and have people come in and chat. And if that's something you want to do, by all means, hit us up. I think we're scheduling one of them anyways. It's kind of in the works, and we'll do it. But we miss you guys. We love you guys, gals, all y'all. Just having fans is fantastic. Who was I talking to last night about it? My brother-in-law. Oh yeah, the big Goron hug. Oh come on, how bad could it be? I want to hug one of those Gorons. They look very huggable. And that's that. Saving. You're all. That's gonna be the the theme to this playthrough. Is saving every 5 seconds. So, yep, this was Green Room. Hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one. Your face,